Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, welcome to your freaking weekend reading. We're going to jump right in and see what's going to come up for you this weekend, what to expect. Okay, key areas of your life to focus on, surprises, plot twists, all that great stuff, advice and guidance. All right, so if you like that, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, then stick around. My name's Anna. Hi, I'm a very proud Leo, and I'm excited to be here, because another day above the ground is a blessed day. Is it not, family? All right, amen. Let's do this. I'm going to get an overall energy, and then I'm going to get an angel number for you, which I also call a lucky number, and a message, and then we're going to dive into the reading. Okay, guys, take what resonates for you. You know the drill if you watch tarot readings. Please don't forget, we work off the likes over here. It's the way to keep us sustained. Don't forget to give it a like, a share, and a sub. All right. All right, let's see. I'm in a weird mood today. Sorry if you're just if this is your introduction, it gets very strange. All right, you have the yin yang. Love that for you. I'm gonna read it for you. It's a master number 22, if I could get it out. All right, this card represents passive, active energy, intuitive, and logical energy, and it says, this represents energetic life cycles, and its purpose is to help you identify the particular cyclic energy moving into or out of your space at this time. In its upright position, it heralds a yin cycle. So this is a yin cycle for you this weekend, where most of the action seems to be happening under the surface of things. This is a time of great receptivity, intuition, and gestation. External circumstances may be forcing you to go within and examine your present activity. It is especially a good time for contemplation, so wrap things up. Yin cycles often call you to be passive and yielding and reflective. So open to those sides of your nature. Being more than acting is the intention here. Okay. So beingness, just kind of living life, a little carefree, joyful. All right. Let's look at your lucky angel number and the message that Spirit has for you this weekend. That was fast. We have the 121 harmony. It says, embrace harmony in your life. Seek balance between your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. So some of you might be headed for a really relaxing style of weekend here, where you're just sort of, whatever, going with the flow, letting things happen, not trying to take anything really too seriously at all, and not trying to make major decisions about anything. So it seems like a pretty calm weekend. I'm gonna get one more and we're gonna jump in. I just felt to pull a card from here. What do you have, please, Spirit, for the freaking weekend? Options. You have the options card. It says a lot of opportunities are becoming available to you. So there could be some doors opening for you over the weekend, or maybe you meet people that help to open a door. Okay, so if you're just chilling this weekend, going to things that you would normally go to, or like the same old coffee place or whatever, you might strike up a conversation. If I could speak today, strike up a conversation with somebody who helps to open some sort of door in your life. Okay, and opportunities are always around us. And I always feel like, me personally feels like, if we're not very present in the moment, sometimes we miss a good opportunity. Okay. It says, take advantage of every opportunity. Let curiosity awaken your mind. Curiosities are coming and going, and sometimes you're missing it. You don't realize it. That's what it says at the bottom. I said it, they didn't. Okay. All right. Let's, where did I put my cards? Hold on a second. Oh, right here. All right. It's been a long day. It's been a long day of work. All right, so let's take a look at what's coming toward you, okay, this weekend. What's coming toward you this weekend? What's coming toward Leo? Okay, pregnancy, wrap it up. All right, family, wrap it up. Go over to the corner gas station and wrap it up. It's the Empress. It's Libra energy. It also is Taurus because this card is ruled by Venus. Okay. this energy is Venusian. All right, so we're talking fertility, we're talking down to earth mothering energy, we're talking growth, we're talking giving birth to something. Some of you may literally give birth or find out you're pregnant. You are very fertile. I'm letting you know before the weekend, okay? Because some of y'all may need to know. But this also talks about our connection with our emotional body and nature as well. So this weekend, what's coming towards you might be a lot of connection, a lot of spending time outside, really deeply connecting with others. There could even be some money coming your way because this card does represent abundance, or maybe it's just that you're recognizing that there's a lot of abundance in your life. Let's get another card or two. That sausage I ate, it's like, meh. All right. It was good, but you ever have your food be like, here I am again? No, don't be here again. No. All right. What do we got here? What's coming toward Leo this weekend? Okay. There could be some sort of opportunity here. You may hear about a job, okay? If you've been looking for a job, someone may leave you a message, send you an email. Could happen on the Friday. Could even happen on a Saturday. But there is a gift that's happening here. And for some of you, I feel like you may get out of something that maybe you enrolled in or you signed up for. Okay, so there's a planning, scheming, something happening here with the Seven of Swords. This can be an escape route. Maybe you're given an escape route as a favor by somebody, or something just goes a certain way that you committed to and you get out of it. Okay, I feel like you definitely get out of whatever this is. You know, this also talks about, I feel like you retrieving something too. Like if something was stolen from you or you thought it was taken from you, you might find it again, or it's given back to you as well. So this is really, really nice. I like this for you. Okay, not a bad energy at all. Let's see, what's your emotional state for the freaking weekend? How you gonna feel? How you gonna feel? Was that a bug? Can y'all just stop? All right, how's Leo gonna feel this weekend? Let's see, how's Leo gonna feel? Oh, the Hierophant. Okay, Taurus energy. We have the Death card, Scorpio energy. And we have the Nine of Wands. So you may be a little slower this weekend. Also, I feel like you're just kind of plugging along. It's a very blah, kind of bland weekend for many of you. I definitely feel like there's like you're moving into something new. You may energetically feel like your emotional state is all about change. So you could be, let's say, going through like closets or cleaning out the house. There's something about you that's changing. Maybe there's this energy shift here with the Nine of Wands and the Death card. Something about switching up your energy. Maybe you feel like you've been a little bit negative Nancy, sticking to too many rules, doing things that just feel stiff and like everyday type of vibe, and you want to do something about that. Okay, change it up a little bit. I feel like some of you could be doing group activities with the Hierophant. It can talk about identifying with groups or being around groups, especially like spiritual groups or religious groups. So some of you may decide that you want to go to church this weekend or go visit some type of meditation, whatever it is that you're up to. Maybe you haven't done that for a while, okay? But overall, it's kind of a humdrum type of vibe here, okay? Now let's see, what are the key areas you might need to focus on this weekend? Key areas for Leo to focus on this weekend. Key areas for Leo to focus on. Okay, definitely Temperance is healing. Sagittarius energy. Four of Swords. It's all about getting rest this weekend, okay? It's all about getting rest. It's all about moderation, figuring some things out when it comes to health, and maybe starting some new sort of health routine. I'm showing you being a little bit depleted here, so it's important for you this weekend to focus on your emotional body, maybe the connection of that and your relationship with exercise or taking care of yourself, which is why maybe we have that highlighted to like get outside and connecting with nature when it comes to the Empress, okay? And just appreciating beauty. I feel like some of you could get outside because you want to see beautiful things. Going to gardens, going to museums, things like that, okay? Things that make you kind of elevate the energy a little bit. But your main key area of focus is on recovery, taking a break, sorting out mental noise along with energetic stuff. Unhealthy kind of ways that you may have been enabling others and or yourself with the Queen of Cups in reverse, okay? So taking care of you, mostly doing a lot of healing, getting some balance back in your life as well. You may have been on like some bingey type of energy, like maybe you were drinking a lot, maybe you were just going out all the time and not getting enough sleep and rest. Maybe you've just been working, and not really taking too much downtime. So there is a big focus on this. What's the surprise? What's the surprise? What's the surprise for Leo? What's the surprise this weekend? Hey now. Okay. Okay. I see getting together with some friends. What else? Okay, what's the plot twist this weekend? I love this. Maybe going to some low-key social gatherings here. For some of you, it might involve money, investments, maybe how to buy, excuse me, land, houses, things of that nature. We have the Lovers card too. So you may meet somebody this weekend. The surprise twist is that you meet somebody if you go out or you gather with some friends. And this person is interesting enough for you to put a little time and energy to. I see you guys talking a lot. I see like a really nice sort of grounded energy happening here with the Lovers card. This is talking relationships. If you're in a relationship, I see a great weekend spending some time with mutual friends, or maybe you're finally, I feel like some of you are finally introducing your person to like friends and family. And there's a vibe of like getting along really, really well here. Okay. So I'm loving this for you. Some of you, I'm telling you, you could meet somebody really great this weekend and it's a good match. We got twin flame energy out here. Okay. So let's see what your advice or your guidance is. And then I'm going to get one or two closing cards for you. What's the advice or guidance for Leo for the freaking weekend? Don't buy the stuff. Don't buy the stuff, the green stuff from the gas station. Don't do that. Don't. That's the advice. Just saying. All right. What's the advice? What's the guidance? Ooh, Knight of Cups. All right. What's the advice or guidance for this weekend? Three of Pentacles. Okay. And the Hermit. I feel like part of your guidance here is to remember how you are with others is how you need to be with yourself. Okay. Three of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and the Hermit. The Hermit is very like introspective energy. It's thinking and analyzing. Take time to think about what you're expressing before you express it, because you could be in a lot of different kind of scenarios this weekend, especially if you go out. There's a lot of people really high on the political stuff right now. And so I feel like this is saying, remember to have like not empathy, but to try to understand that everybody thinks the way they think or whatever, you know what I mean? And how people are, regardless of this has anything to do with like what's the temperature of the planet Earth right now, which is fucking scorching. All right. Regardless of that, remember that everybody else was once a child. Everybody else has their own life experiences, and how they are responding and being in the world is based on that. It's about taking a look at that, right? And remembering that, you know, people are allowed to be different. People are allowed to say what they want. So be careful about how you respond, or how you like take to heart that you also are who you are, a person with beliefs and feelings and all these things. Because you may say something thinking that it's funny for you, right? We don't always know it's not going to be funny for somebody else. I say shit on here all the freaking time, and people are like, you can't say that. Actually, I can. Actually, Martha, I can. It's just you don't like it because that's your system, the way your belief system is set up, right? So, but it's about being present enough to understand a little bit in the moment, and being tolerant of others, right? Because everybody's got an opinion, right? Everybody wants to say something. Everybody feels something. A lot of people are walking around very hurt with a low boatload of information and feelings and stuff. So I really feel like this is saying, be guided by your heart and that deep connection that you have with you and others, and listen to understand, not to judge, like try to do your very best with that. And also do this with yourself, because I feel like every time there's an advice, it also is something that we should apply within us. Okay, so let's get a little message or two to wrap it up. Okay, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this freaking weekend reading so far. If you have, please don't forget, give it a like. Don't forget to sub. Come on back and see me. And as you can tell, I put my old pictures back, y'all. I was kind of I don't know. I love the other ones, but I just wasn't feeling them much anymore. Just really, I don't know. It's the ADHD actually, because I have hyperactivity. But we just change. We change all the time. All right, moving on. Let's get your message. It says, what has brought you joy today? What has brought you joy today? So think about that. What's brought you joy? And think about that every day. Let that be like what you close out with at the end of the day this weekend. Like maybe make it a practice. What has brought you joy today? And also your message is, my evolution is beautiful. Your evolution is beautiful. And guess what? So is everybody else's too. Remember, you have evolved from the person you were before into the person that you are now, and you are continuing to evolve, okay? The cats got freaked out. I don't know what happened over there, but Sachi just lost it. All right, let me get you one more card, and then you can leave, okay? Then you can leave. I promise I'm not going to hold you hostage any longer. What does Leo need to know for the weekend? What does Leo need to know for the weekend? I don't know why I'm so happy, but I am. I'm tired as hell, but I'm happy. I'm happy. All right. Leo, you have simplicity, just what we've been saying for this entire reading. It's about keeping it simple this weekend, okay? Keeping it simple, living simply so others can simply live. Being light as a feather, right? Just letting stuff roll off your back. Being in that practice, because I think it's an important practice, because nowadays it's very easy to like complain about stuff. It's so easy to just see things that irritate us on a phone and like complain about it, okay? I also feel like too, there may be some heavenly messages coming your way. You might be seeing some feathers, ancestors trying to come through and talk to you, okay? So keep it simple this weekend. I love you guys, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Bye.